Spicer.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Ware. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder.
Now here it comes.
Ware.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
First pitch, 106.
Hey, we got no one.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Count even at 2-2.
2-2.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
Engel will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting third.
So striding in, Michael Chung. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. No balls and one strike.
Two-way.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, here we go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
The 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So not much happening here in the top half of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. So digging in now, Newton McMahon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
No outs. No outs now.
Newton McMahon.
Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate.
1-0.
It's ball 1.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. In now, Marcus Spain, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. McMahon gets his lead at first, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, a double play. Now in the box, Mike Manning, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mike Manning.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Next will be the designated hitter, Alexi Valdez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, guys.
2 out with the man at first. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping in now, Robinson, Washington, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, 2.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Central squad is on top here, 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robbie Ware. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Now at the plate, Pedro Chavez. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-2 delivery. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Chung. 1-0 the count. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. 1 out and a runner on second base. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. To the plate now, Newton McMahon. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now a curveball left up in the zone as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
One down.
The batter, number 5.
Standing in now, Marcus Spain. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Skied down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. To third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play. Ready for another chance? Mike Manning.
Now
No
batting.
official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Guys, let's go.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 to him now. Has a look. Now the pitch.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Kelly is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
Your
Christopher
attention, please.
Cotton enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 27.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The West put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Eric Kaufman gets the W on the mound. So afternoon baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East.
Play ball. 3.
Striding in, Daniel Avilas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the East prospect, the second baseman, Daniel Avila.
And the pitch.
Hey,
nobody.
And there's a base hit on a line. So now to the plate, Kevin Tachiki. He swings and lines it to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Settling in now, Adrian Guillen. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
1-1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball. That's inside.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Into the box, Ricky Roberts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Avilas is off of first with 2 away. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, 2 away now.
Scorched to third, scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The West Stars lead. Into the box now, Benny Tanaka. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Into the box now, Steven Adams, as he sends it on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now. At the plate, Mitchell Martin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Get us a ground ball.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So it was a swinging strike three. Mitchell Martin becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. A ball and no strikes. First and second now, one man out. Ball two now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lockwood has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Digging in now, Daniel Aviles. He singled his last time up. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We've played 2 full. The West prospects are on top here, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Kevin Tachiki, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The shortstop, Kevin Tachiki.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there's one away. Striding in once again, Adrian Guillen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Ricky Roberts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and it's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Off the plate,
that misses 1-2.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The West Stars lead this one 3-0.
Play ball. Out. He's out. You're out. 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 He's out. That's ball 4. You're out. 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 Ball 4. Take your base. 3. He's out. Take your base. Out. Out. You're out. That's ball 4. 3. He's out. 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 3.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The West jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Christopher Cotton pitches well enough to get the W. Philip Wong worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
If a chick with me, she like big houses. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a rich.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Felix Villarreal, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the second pick, the Baltimore Orioles. With the third pick, the Miami Marlins select Clifford Spicer, a starting pitcher from the West region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.
Here in the gas state, I can't hit it if I do, I might pass away. These boys fake, please quit with
Be in the car.
It's time for baseball.
Let's play ball. Out. You're out.
Digging in, Justin Dean. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Braves, the center
And the
fielder,
pitch.
Justin
Inside.
Dean.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ground ball left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Sean Michelle is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes very close to the inside corner here, 2-2 though. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Mesa will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding forward now, Braden Shoemake. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2. So coming to the plate, Drew Lugbauer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, William Contreras, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
No strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
That one's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Batting fifth.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The set and the 1-1. That's popped up.
I got it.
Starkey is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clifford Spicer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
All right, come on now. One time. First one.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, C.J. Alexander. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And it's fouled away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Alejandro Salazar.
The second baseman, Alejandro.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Nope.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hasil de la Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mesa is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. Now batting, Justin Dean. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So stepping in, Sean Michel. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Counts 1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Brinson. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Standing in, Braden Shoemake. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Lopez has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Drew Lugbauer. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Standing in, William Contreras. He drew a walk his first time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
To 1-2 now. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
That's out.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. William Contreras becomes out number 2 this inning.
21.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tyler Neslony is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
2 down now.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Clifford Spicer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Behind 0-2 now. And that indeed is a pitcher up there as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the...
3.
At the plate now, C.J. Alexander. Line drive to center field. Mesa is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in, Alejandro Salazar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Hey, come on, guys.
Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Hasil de la Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. 5 innings complete. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 1-0.
Play ball. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Ready once again, Clifford Spicer. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Justin Dean. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
2-1. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Kemp. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in, Braden Shoemake. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
0-1.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Dean, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Late making contact on that swing and will do it again on 1-2. From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Drew Lugbauer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little.
Oh, wow, what a stop. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 1-0.
Let's play ball. 3.
Now at the plate, William Contreras. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Neslony. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 2-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2. At the plate, C.J. Alexander. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
Play ball. 3. Out. He's there. He's out. 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 3. Out. 3. That's ball 4.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Jumbo Shrimp used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Clifford Spicer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Chad Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.